Hey friends, let's talk about some stuff today. So today's episode is the last one before we take a break for the summer. Now I know that you are all filled with sadness that you won't get to see my face for 2 months, but don't worry, we'll get through it together. It's all good. So I'm calling today's episode BUgirl. So I want to talk about how we all come to a place in our lives where we feel like we need to change ourselves to be accepted, or to be different to be loved by others. A while ago I was watching a TV show, and I just want to share the story of what happened. It was all about a girl who catfished people, and if you don't know what that means, it means that she pretended to be someone else online by using someone else's pictures and someone else's story just to get attention. She was overweight and severely bullied in high school because of that. She talked about a time that she walked through her school gym and an entire basketball team stood up, called her a cow, and mooed at her as she walked past. This bullying was consistent and unrelenting. She said in the show that she began to believe all of the things that were said about her because she heard these hateful things so often. She believed that she was worthless, unlovable, ugly, and a waste of space. As a result, she began to catfish people in order to get a glimpse of that love and acceptance that she was searching for. She said doing it felt really good in the moment, but left her feeling even more sad and guilty for lying to people. The host asked her if there was anything in her life that brought her joy, but didn't have that side effect of feeling empty afterwards. Her face instantly lit up as she talked about how she loves to bake and how it fills her with so much joy. She talked about when she bakes for her loved ones that they just can't stop talking about how good it is and how she should look into baking as a career. Through all of this, she was forced to look inside of herself and actually found a gift and talent that was inside of her that was great and amazing and brought her so much joy. In an update to the show, we actually found out that she was in culinary school and was finding so much happiness in life. And that leads me to what I want to talk about today. What are the things that make you, you? And how can we encourage that in others as well? Now, sometimes we think the things that make us different are the things that make us ugly or unlovable. I struggled with this so much in my own life. I told my story a couple of episodes ago, and if you haven't watched it, I'll link it in the description. You can go watch it after. I go into more detail in that video, but long story short, I spent a lot of time thinking that I was not good enough for people and that there was nothing good about me. It took a long time of feeling all of these feelings before I discovered that music was something I could use to express myself. I started doing special music at my church, I eventually joined a couple of worship teams, and then I was actually the music coordinator for a while. I learned that I could use music as an escape for when I was feeling bad about myself, and that I could take those bad feelings inside and turn it into something beautiful. So what about you? Maybe you like to play soccer, you like to bake, you like to build things, you like to take care of animals. It could be anything. The important thing is knowing that you've been created perfectly and uniquely. We need to take hold of those special and beautiful things inside and be proud of them. We need to know that even though we may feel different or feel badly about ourselves sometimes, our life is worth living, and we are absolutely worthy of love. We don't need to change a single thing about ourselves to be more lovable. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is a bit of a heavier topic, but I think it's something we all need to hear and think about. Bullying. So there's this really viral thing going around right now of people using Facebook Live or Snapchat or whatever to live stream themselves very physically bullying someone else. There seems to be more and more cases of young suicide as a result of this ridiculous and hateful thing. There are so many people who think it's funny to do this stuff and it's cool to do these things, and it's just not. Last year I read a story about an 8-year-old boy who was very physically bullied at school. I didn't watch it, but apparently there was footage from a security camera in his school that showed him being thrown to the ground, and while his bullies laughed and celebrated, he lay unconscious on the floor. And 2 days later, he took his own life. This is not okay. This is not a video game. It's not entertainment. That boy was as real as you and me, and he deserved the same things in life. He deserved to have friends, he deserved to feel safe, and he deserved to live a full and happy life. It makes my heart so sad to read all of these cases in the news. I think we need to do our part in stopping this stuff. It's time to take a stand and let people know it's not okay to do these things. Every single one of us deserves to be treated with dignity and respect. and absolutely no one deserves to be bullied or cut down. So how can we help? First of all, we can all help when someone's being bullied, whether we're able to step into the situation ourselves or get someone who can step in and stop it. Secondly, we can make a point of being intentionally kind to others. We can try our best to be encouraging and positive to everyone, because you never know how one small act could change someone's life. At the end of the day, we are all children of God. We're all equal, and we're all worthy of being loved and worthy of having respect and kindness. So if you're sitting there watching this today and you're not feeling good enough, you're feeling like you're not worthy of love, I have something to tell you. You, yes, you, are so loved. God has created you to be this awesome, wonderful, beautiful, amazing person, and you are enough. That's it for now, friends. I hope you have a great summer. And just for fun, let me know down in the comments of a time when someone has encouraged you. See you in September.